Chapter 19, Weakness. So how come you're in here again, Felix? I stare at the wall. Well, you must have done something. Mr. Grove said I hadn't done any of the science work. Mrs. Ewens leans forward. And is Mr. Groves wrong? No, but he is an idiot. James, did anyone ask for your opinion? No, but you got it anyway. James King rocks back in his chair. I think maybe you should move, says Mrs. Ewens. Over here. She stands up and walks over to the corner of the room near the door. James King gets up. His bag bumps my shoulder accidentally as he passes me. Sorry about that, he smirks. I stare at the wall. I've been trying to do better in class, but improving my marks and playing chess at the same time is making me tired. Especially when I'm having weird dreams about chess like I did last night. I hardly did any work in science, and it was even worse when I was in reading group with Mrs. Hudson. Michael was reading and she got annoyed with me when I lost the place on the page. I told her about my dream, but she thought I was trying to get out of reading. I wasn't. I just wanted to get the dream out of my head. It feels like I've been studying chess non-stop for 3 days, but me and Grandad still haven't played a game. He just gets me to repeat chess information over and over again while he sits in a chair, tearing letters and bills into tiny pieces. I love my Grandad, but the more time I spend with him, the weirder he seems to get. Not answering the phone, only watching German TV, even ripping up the wrappers from Samson's cat food. So, says Mrs. Ewens, as she sits beside me, tell me what's going on. Nothing, I say. I don't mean to get into trouble, I just do. I know, she says, leaning closer. I know you're not a real troublemaker, but you have to keep trying. You can't keep disrupting lessons by talking about cannons and Lamborghinis. I smile. Yes, Mrs. Ewens says, smiling back. We teachers do talk to each other, you know. So, is there anything you want to tell me? Not really. Would you like me to chat to your mum and dad? No. I look at the desk. I don't want mum and dad down here. They are way too busy. I'll try harder, I say, looking at Mrs. Ewens. I'll really try. Good, she says, because I know you can do this, Felix. We've just got to get you concentrating, and if you do, I think your marks will improve by themselves. The bell rings. See ya. James King picks up his bag and walks out the door. Mrs. Ewens sighs as I stand up. Please try, Felix, she says. I don't want you in here all the time like James. I will, I say. So can I go now? Yes. I pick up my bag and head for the door. Jake's waiting for me when I get outside. What were you in there for? He asks. As we walk down the corridor, I tell him about my weird dream. He thinks it was really cool, especially the bit about his dad having a Lamborghini. He says I look really tired, like a walking zombie, and I think that's exactly how I feel. We walk past the notice board, the school office, and then turn towards the library. All the time, Jake's in my ear talking about the things he did at the weekend. That his dad hit the golf ball so far at the pitch and putt that they had to look for it on the road, and afterwards they went to Laserland, which makes me annoyed because we promised that we would wait until we could both go together. I stop walking. What's wrong? Says Jake. I told my dad I wanted to go with you, but they had a special offer, kid and parent half price. It's not that. I nod at the sign in the library door. Chess club. Are you interested in chess? We are looking for new members. Come along, Tuesday and Thursday lunchtimes. Contact Mr. Keats or Richard Pannell. Ooh, this is a good idea, says Grandad's voice in my head. Felix? Jake's standing in front of me and follows my eyes to the poster. Chess club, you can't be serious. I look past Jake into the library. Some boys and girls are writing at the tables in the study area. I lean against the glass and peer down past the book loan desk. Right at the end is Mr. Keats and Rebecca sitting with Chris Price and Leah Gibbs from my year. There were also 2 boys from year 11 who I've only ever seen when they've been line monitors in the canteen. They are all sitting around a chessboard. I put my hand on the door handle. Felix, Jake says urgently, what are you doing? Rebecca's in there, I say, and Mr. Keats is okay. I was just going to take a closer look. But we agreed, chess is for swats. I know, but... I pause as Chris Price reaches out and moves a chess piece. The others start talking like they're discussing if he made the right move. Then one of the Year 11 boys says something and they all laugh. They don't look like swats, I say. They just look like you and me, except they've got more brains. Exactly, says Jake, trying to guide me away. What would you talk to them about? Who's got the best calculator? Or who got the highest mark in science? Come on, let's go. I look back through the window. All the players have gone quiet and are staring intently at the board like they're watching an ant crawl across it. Rebecca glances up. I don't know if she's seen me or not because she just looks for a while like she's thinking, then turns back to the board. I could never sit still and be quiet like that. Maybe Jake is right. I wouldn't have anything in common with them. Sometimes I think Rebecca only hangs out with me because we were friends when we were younger, before she got super brainy. I take my hand slowly off the door. Phew, says Jake, you had me worried. I know, I say, trying to shake the fog out of my head. They're all dweebs. I don't know what I was thinking. You were thinking it was a good idea? No, Grandad, I wasn't. Jake gives me a strange look. What? I say. I'm not going in there. No, says Jake. It's what you just did. You were talking to your Grandad. Did I? Was I? Yeah. It's like he's getting inside your head, brainwashing you. Maybe he's a spy. My dad always says he's a bit strange. My Grandad's not strange, I snap. And he's not a spy. What does your dad know? He's never even spoken to him. Sorry, didn't mean to upset you. Jake puts his arm around my shoulder. He's not strange, not really. Now let's get some dinner and then we'll go and shoot some hoops. Hoops? What is hoops? Grandad, I say in my head, you're going to have to stop this.